Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ellie if you're new here. And today I am going to be taking you guys along with me through just a couple days of homemaking. This is the month of November and I feel like this is such a great time to prepare, get in the season and mindset of preparation, anticipating Christmas. We're anticipating a little baby due early December and I have so many things always on my list of homemaking and just making the house feel cozy and welcoming. I mean, we're going to be inside so much with the winter months and a newborn. And so I have just been really enjoying making our home feel so welcoming and warm and cozy and adding touches here and there. And I just love taking you guys along with me as I do that. But first, I want to say a quick thanks to Karen Andriola. She is sponsoring a small portion of today's video, and I am actually going to be sharing all about her latest book, and that is Michael's Gentle Wife. This book is such a great read for any woman, whether you're single, married. This book is so encouraging and wholesome. It's a fiction family love story that she has written. And I love anything that, I honestly love all of her books. I have read so many of them. And when she reached out to me and sent me this, I was so thrilled. I truthfully have been so encouraged by Karen's work, and she has many wonderful books on homeschooling and mother culture. And this is another really great novel that she has written. And it will be linked down below, but I just wanted to share a really quick thing about this book and encourage you guys to read it. Much of Christian fiction has a main character. Age 21, single, and entering a courtship. Where are the novels about marriage and motherhood? How about the happily ever after? Because such stories are rare, Karen wrote one. Michael's Gentle Wife features a soul-satisfying relationship with a meaningful conversation between a husband and wife that is missing from most fiction. Michael and Carol have a mature faith in Christ. Although the cover says cute, real-life conflicts are faced with this home-teaching couple married 12 years. If you're looking for a story that will encourage you in your own marriage, your own day-to-day parenting, the value of homemaking, and your Christian faith, this big book offers you many episodes and examples to uplift you. I hope you will make Carol a book friend. There are also free chapters available to read on Amazon. So this book will be linked down below where you can purchase your own copy. This would be a great Christmas gift for any woman in your life that you know loves to read but needs kind of just a wholesome, clean fiction novel. I feel like it's so hard to find books these days, fiction books, that are clean and wholesome and encouraging and really uplift you in your homemaking life. Even as a married woman, I feel like it is so hard to find a book like that. And she has done such a beautiful job in writing. There's just so much in here that the details to the way she describes Carol's home and relatable details throughout this book of just motherhood, homemaking, when you're hosting and hospitality, homeschooling. And there's so many sweet references to different books that her children are reading. And she just really packs this book full of great information, not only for a fiction novel, but for a homemaker, for a mother, for a wife. And she does a beautiful job. So I highly recommend you guys get yourself a copy of this, maybe for yourself for Christmas or for a friend or loved one. And the link will be linked in the description box below. So let's go ahead and get started into this video. And I'm going to take you guys throughout a couple days of homemaking and just projects I'm working on. And I hope you guys enjoy this video. I am taking you guys along with me as I work on quite a few projects. So it has been a goal of mine to DIY a lampshade to make it look like one of those really cute, high-end, expensive lampshades that are like pleated. You see them everywhere, and I feel like if you want to buy one. They're so expensive. And I've actually seen this done several times where you can just cut strips of fabric and just glue them together. Like you just fold it over, hot glue it together, and you just make a bunch of these. And that's exactly what I did. And I did not watch any video or look this up. I just kind of winged it and just went off what I thought would kind of pull this lampshade together to look good. So this is definitely a first time DIY for me. I've never done anything like this. So it was a little bit tedious at first, but once you continue on all around, this was kind of like a project I kind of took breaks on and then finished after the kids went to bed. And then I feel like after I took a break and I came back and did it, it went so much faster because I figured out an easier way to do it. But I have a couple other lampshades I want to do in my house with that toile fabric that I thrifted, and I think it'd be so cute. But I love how it turned out. I got the fabric at Walmart. Walmart does have some fabric selection you can buy, and if you guys remember from my previous video, I thrifted this lamp, and I hope to maybe rub and buff it to tone down the really yellowish gold. So maybe we'll do that eventually. But for now, I was just working on cleaning it and putting on the new lampshade. And my plan was for this lamp to go on top of the baby's dresser in my room. And it turned out so cute. I can't wait for you guys to see it. It is so cozy, and I cannot wait to make more little lampshades like this because this was fun. And you can get so creative with all the different fabrics and everything. It's such an easy, fun DIY. So also, this is a little thrifted picture frame from my previous video. I think I paid 50 cents for this. I think it's such a classy little gold matted frame, and I really wanted to frame one of the baby's ultrasound pictures and put on top of the dresser with the lamp, and so that's kind of what I did. It honestly didn't take long at all, just cleaning the frame and putting it together. It's so cute. It looks like a little Pottery Barn frame. So here is kind of how I pulled it together. I stacked a couple books, plopped the little frame on top, and love how it turned out. And the funny thing is, this lamp does not have any sort of switch to turn on. There's nothing on the cord. It took me forever to figure out how to work this lamp. Turns out it's a touch lamp. You touch it and it turns on. So it took me a while to figure that out, but I did, and it has to have a certain light bulb. So thankfully the certain light bulb came with the lamp, and I'm just gonna have to find those light bulbs for this specialty lamp. I honestly thought it was like an outdated old lamp, but no, it's a touch lamp. So I guess it's newer than I thought it was. So anyway, as I decorated that dresser, I was like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and refresh my bedroom, clean it up, dust, make the bed, vacuum, and just tidy up our bedroom. I feel like now that I'm nearing the end of pregnancy and I have a couple weeks left, nesting is like in full force. But the thing is, I'm getting to the point of the third trimester where you don't have any motivation to do anything because you're so large or tired and exhausted and winded, as I probably sound right now. We have just been so incredibly busy. Like, our days are so full from like homeschooling, homemaking, running errands, tending to all the things, cooking meals. Like, there is so much always going on. Like I've said before, that the days just fly by. And my husband in the car we were discussing something, and he said, oh yeah, you're like 3 weeks away from like 38 weeks pregnant, which is when you've had like 3 other babies. And I was like, what? So it really hit me that I could possibly have a baby in 3 weeks. And so in my mind, I'm like, oh my goodness, I have so much to do, but I'm trying to take it easy. And my list is quickly getting checked off as I tackle these little nesting projects and finishing up decorating and making our home cozy. I will be coming out with a Christmas decorating video, I believe sometime maybe in the next couple weeks, and maybe even next week. I'll have to look at my calendar. But this was also another project that I had been wanting to do. I had this little basket that I wanted to store tea in, and I just haven't been able to get to this project. And not that it even is really a project, other than cleaning out the drawer, reorganizing it, and putting little tea bags in the basket. It really didn't take long at all. Eventually, I would love to make this drawer even more organized and cute, and probably find a different spot for my candlesticks, but just kind of like a coffee and tea drawer, because our coffee maker is right in front of this drawer. And so I would love for this to be the, drink drawer of all the fun goodies for coffees and teas and everything. But for now, I'm just going to work with what I have. I was really hoping to find a basket long enough to store the candlesticks in. So that's always going to be something on my thrift list, is a basket long enough for that. I just have not been able to find one yet. I know I will. I always find baskets that are funny shapes. So anyway, I was really excited to finally get all these tea bags organized, and I really love how this turned out, because now when me or one of the kids wants tea, it's right here and I can visually see everything, and I think that's so fun. So this was a fun little organization project that I'm glad I got checked off my list. So this is the next day. I'm telling you, I literally break these things up because I do not have second trimester energy anymore. I have to do these things in spurts throughout the week when I have a moment, and Roy was taking a nap. So I'm finally getting to planting my Christmas bulbs. I have done this a couple times in the past. It's been maybe a couple years. But this year, I was determined to have amaryllis and paper whites blooming in the house for Christmas. We will see if they bloom in time. But I decided to go ahead and start these. I did find these at Home Depot. It took me a minute to find them, but I did find them. You could probably look at Lowe's and other places too. I probably will check Walmart and other places next year, because these came with this fancy ceramic vase, which I didn't need. So I probably paid more for the vase than the bulb, but it worked out. But these little containers, if you guys remember, I've thrifted these and just kind of held on to them for this purpose. So each year, hopefully I will thrift more of these and have a collection of these for bulbs for the winter time. So it's going to be a fun tradition I'm going to start. So I did get these planted up, and then I did go outside and find some fresh moss. We have so much moss on our property, and I really just wanted some more green with this, and just to kind of give it a little bit more color so it doesn't look like dirt and bulbs. So I decided to put these where windows would be, and once they bloom, I will probably move one of them to the top of my refrigerator. I know the amaryllis is supposed to go out of the sun once it starts blooming, I believe. So for now, I'm just going to leave these here by the sink and let them get as much sunlight as they can. So thank you guys so much for watching this November homemaking video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.